My beloved student, today myself Dr. Abhijit Majumdar, working as a professor and director of Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology, Pharmacy Institute, Greater Noida. Before you to deliver a lecture on product decision. Now, as we know that we have completed unit 1 of the subject of pharmaceutical marketing management under the code of BP 803 ET. Now, before I start this unit number 2, let me just quickly recapitulate what we have studied in unit number 1. Now, unit number 1 basically we have started with what is management. If you recollect, management was a process by which we try to get the work done by other people. The basic concept was we were mainly interested to highlight that it is a group activity. Whenever you yourself is carrying out a piece of work, it is not under the purview of management, but if you are getting the work done by some other people, whether it is by your subordinates, whether it is by a group of your friends, it is definitely coming under the purview of management. Also, you must be remembering that management is not only involved in industries, hospitals or corporates. Basically, it started from your home, where your mother, who may be an homemaker, she is also a very effective manager. Then gradually, as we proceed, management involves itself in industries, hospitals, all corporate sectors and so on. Another thing what we learnt about management is it is basically a mixture of science and art. Science mainly because it was mainly dealing with various scientific models which are very well validated. That is, whatever management principles we are talking of, whether it is decision making, whether it is leadership, whether it is motivation, every aspect of management is basically a replication of the scientific models. That is the reason why we talked about management as a science. Now, question is, at the same time management was also an art. Why art? Because it is the skill, the intuition of the manager, how to apply those scientific principles in various domains. Then we quickly discussed about what are the various areas of management in a pharmaceutical industries. Various areas basically I mean it is a production area, or it is an area pertaining to finance, whether it is an area which is pertaining to human resource, whether it is an area pertaining to systems and so on. Depending on the area where we are applying these principles of management, we are having production management, financial management, human resource management, systems management, marketing management and so on. And as majority of our undergraduate students, they pursue marketing as one of their career, we have taken or we are focusing on the marketing management sector mainly. Now, whenever we are focusing on management with respect to marketing, as I have told you that the era is gradually changing from the selling sector to a marketing sector. Now, selling sector, basically we were preparing a product and then we were trying to pass on the product to the consumers, but gradually the scenario has changed, where we have seen that the product is not the primary focus, but the primary focus is your customer. What the customer wants, we need to frame the product accordingly. That is, the feedback of the customer is of utmost importance in the current context, due to which we have discussed in the previous classes about marketing research, market segmentation, and so on. If you recollect that we have discussed a terminology which we had called as marketing mix, marketing mix. Now, marketing mix was nothing but an application of 4 P's. Marketing mix was nothing but application of 4 P's. What were these 4 P's? The first P is nothing but product. So, first of these 4 P is product. In fact, we have dedicated one complete unit to this particular aspect of product, because it is the product which is of key focus. How to generate a product, how to position a product, how to develop a product, what are the various phases of product life cycle, everything we will be studying under unit number 2 of your pharmaceutical marketing management curriculum. Apart from product, the other P's are price. How much price will you fix for your product? What are the factors which influences your pricing decision? What are the various strategies the pharmaceutical houses consider whenever they are fixing the price of your product? The third P is place. Place means, say you are developing a new product, where will you position, where will you place your product? Whether you will be launching your product in a rural sector, whether you will be launching in the urban sector, whether you will be launching in a metro city or in a non-metro city, because depending on your place of launching, the other strategies will depend on. We will be discussing one complete unit on this area of place, that is the third P of marketing. And the next is promotion. Next is promotion. How are you going to create an awareness amongst your customer? Say for example, I am preparing this new pen. What should be my strategy to fix the price of this pen? Where will I first launch this pen? What promotional measures I shall take for this particular pen, so that the customers are aware of my product and they begin to purchase and use my product. Promotion basically includes the various advertisements, sales promotion, publicity measures which we take. Remember that promotion is not pertaining to advertisements only, no. Mouth to mouth publicity, say for example, I am very satisfied with a particular product, say your mobile. I am telling to my peer group that they can also try for this particular mobile brand. It is called mouth to mouth publicity. That is, one customer is highly satisfied, he is telling his friend, family members and so on, so that the newly mobile phone is getting a wider publicity. So, these are the 4 P's of marketing mix. It is nothing but marketing is nothing but a sort of a jugglery or a game with these 4 P's which we are talking of. So, let us first start with product. Now, question is what basically a product is. What is a product? What do you mean by a product? Product basically is anything which is tangible or intangible that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use or consumption that might satisfy the need or demand of the customer. A very, very important definition which has been given by a legendary, a father-like figure in marketing management called Philip Kotler. So, let me explain this definition first of all. It is a tangible one or it may be an intangible one. Intangible means, say for example, we are talking of a service. You are going to a doctor to treat your disease, so a doctor is giving you service. You are going to a tailor to prepare your shirt and pant and trousers, he is giving you service. Even if you are going to a salon to cut your hair, so that is also a service. Remember that these are all intangible. What are tangible? Tangible means, say a mobile, a computer, a pen for which I just now talked about, a laptop, vehicle, the food you eat, that is whatever you can touch, whatever you see, that is what we are calling as tangible. So, a product is anything tangible or intangible that can be offered to a market. Market is a group of customers exist in a market, as I have told you in the previous class. So, any tangible or intangible offerings produced in a market for the purpose of drawing attention, acquisition and use or consumption, it is done, that is the purchase of the product, use of the product is done to satisfy the needs and wants of the people at large. Therefore, the first and foremost concept which you should remember is a product is not only goods as such, it may be a goods, but it includes the services as well. So, a product can be goods, ideas, services, experiences, events, places, persons, properties, organizations, informations and so on. Example, mobile, computer, pen, vehicles, clothes, service of doctors, hair cutting and so on. What are the components of a product? Because whenever I am talking of pen, it is not only the pen as such, it is the packaging in which it is done, it is the brand of that pen, the service which I get from that pen, the warranty which I get from that pen and so on. So, the various components of products are: number 1, quality; 2, variety. There may be varieties of pen, there may be a dot pen, there may be a gel pen, there may be a fountain pen and so on. Warranty. Every company gives warranty for their product generally, but there are some products which are there is no warranty. Next attribute of a product is the design. Next is the service which they provide, which branding, which company is marketing it, which company is preparing it. I will be discussing about the details of branding later on in the subsequent classes. And next is packaging. So, these are the 7 attributes of a product. Before I go further, let me clear what do you mean by the term branding. A brand is a name, term, sign or symbol. Brand is a name, term, sign, symbol, design or combination of all of this term, sign and name and symbol. The purpose is to identify, to give a separate identity to your product, which should be distinguishable from product of other competitors or other sellers. So, a brand is a name, term, sign and symbol, design or a combination of this. The purpose is to identify the goods and services from one seller or group of services from a group of sellers to make it an unique one. Say LG is a brand, Samsung is a brand, these are individual brands, so that you can identify that this is the television of LG, this is the television of Samsung, this is the television set of Philips and so on. So, brand name is a part of the brand that can be vocalized or utterable with the main purpose that it will give a clear identity for the product of your company. Now, whenever we are talking of product, which is a bunch of different characteristics, every product has basically 3 layers. Every product has basically 3 layers. One, which you are calling as the core product. What is core product? Core product is basically a primary beneficial service or the characteristics which we get by using that particular product. This is called the core one. The benefits and satisfactions which we get from our product is what we are calling as the core product. Whenever you are using a product, whether it is a phone or a pen or a laptop or a clothes, whatever you are using, you are getting certain benefits. That benefits which you are getting gives you satisfaction. Then apart from this core product, the one which is marked here as green, that is nothing but the other attributes of that product. What do I mean by other attributes? Other attributes basically packaging, features, styling, quality and then brand name. So, actual product, it is an additional benefits or feature the consumer expects from the product like packaging, branding and features. And next is the augmented product. Marketers provide additional benefits and features in a product to consumers to achieve the competitive edge from the other companies' products. say for example, after sale service, warranty, delivery, credit and so on. Now, whenever we are classifying product, we are classifying on three bases mainly: durability, visibility and the type of users. Let us explain how we are doing it. Let us how to classify product on basis of durability. One category is durable, other one is non-durable, which is existing for a long period of time. We are calling it as a durable product. One which is existing for a shorter duration of time, we are calling it as a non-durable product. Say TV, refrigerator, washing machine, laptop, they are all durable products. Once you purchase, they run on for at least 7 to 10 years. Non-durable products are those which are very short time, say bread, butter, cheese, chicken, mutton, etc. Next is classification is on the basis of visibility. Either it is a tangible product which you can touch, which you can feel, say for example, mobile, computer, laptop and so on. Other one is an intangible product which you cannot see by your naked eye, service, doctor service, banking service, insurance service, so on. So, the service sector, they are all coming under the jurisdiction of intangible product. Next is classification on the basis of users. It may be an industrial user, it may be a consumer users. Consumer product basically defined as convenience product, shopping goods, specialty goods and unsought products. Convenience product means goods purchased with the minimum efforts and frequently we are using soap, shampoo, toothpaste, very little time we take for the decision making. Shopping goods, goods which consumers make a certain efforts and spend time. In this category of shopping product, we have to set certain amount of time to get the data to take a decision. Say for example, clothes when we purchase, watch when we purchase, mobile when we purchase, we try to gather as much information as possible. Next is the specialty product. Specialty products are those which are already having a good brand name. That brand name will give you an idea about the unique features and benefits of the product. This is very much true whenever we are talking of the consumers who are brand loyal. Next is unsought product. What is unsought product? Unsought. Sought means we have not think over. There are certain goods, there are certain items which the consumers are not aware of and they do not think of buying the goods under normal course. Say there is a marriage you want to give to your friend, that is you are not pre-planned. It may be a gift item, it may be a decorative item, it may be so on. Next is industrial item, categorized into materials and parts and services. Material and parts again divided into raw material, whenever we are taking from the crude raw material which we use. Fabricated material, the good produced by one unit and used by the other unit as an input. Say for example, one unit is producing a good, once it is produced, the other unit is utilizing that product as the raw material to produce the final product. Next is the capital item, the goods which are long lasting and they never become the part of the finished product. Say for example, equipment, tool, machine, they are all coming under capital item. Next we are talking of the servicing, maintenance, computer maintenance, legal service, advertising service, they are all coming under the industrial goods. Let us quickly differentiate between the comparison of the domestic product, the frequency, the inconvenience product, the frequency is much more, shopping frequency is less, in specialty item it is very less, in unsought item very less. Example, when the demand arises we purchase. For shopping effort, we do not take any shopping effort for convenience product, minimum shopping effort for shopping items, normal brand preference we go for specialty item and little or no knowledge, just on the spur of the moment we take a decision for unsought product. Price normally low priced, high priced product are for shopping goods for which we take a long time to take a decision, high price also for specialty item, price may vary depending on the consumer product. And the distribution channel for convenience product, there is a very wide distribution channel. For shopping product it is a little bit narrowed down, there are outlet. For specialty item there are exclusive distribution is there. An unsought product we straight away go and purchase the product. Examples of convenience goods: shampoo, toothpaste for shopping item, clothes, furniture, jewelry belonging to specialty item and unsought product. Next, we have blanket name, the policy which is followed by the majority of the drug house. Now, blanket family, when say I am giving you one example, NR1 family comprising of NR1C tablets, NR1C drops, NR1C liquids, NR1C HP powders, which again can be given in the chocolate and the vanilla flavor, just to get an instant recognition because of the popularity of the brand NR1. That is, the one company is giving a number of products under the blanket family name. This is a slide which will show the various common brands which we are using, like Adidas, Coca-Cola and so on. So, branding is a part of the product mix which conveys the feature, image, values and benefits of the product. Again, you are showing that brand name is a part of the brand which can be spoken, including the letter and the words and the number which I told you earlier. So, the final target is we need to understand our customer at the large. So, finally, the product decision involves the decision regarding the physical product like size, style, specification. On the other hand, product line management also. The product decision depends on how much the organization maintains the product on the standardization, adaptation in continuation with the market conditions. The market is changing, depending on the changing scenario, you need to update your product, otherwise you will go into the state of oblivion. With this, I am coming to the end of the class today. Thank you for your patient hearing.